Conditions of the essential element, that is, of the form or offer and acceptance, are of three types: conditions for the formation of the contract, conditions for the validity and performance of the contract, and conditions that make the contract non-binding. Most of the conditions of the first two types render the contract void if they are not met, although some of the contracts may be declared irregular due to shubha. The first two types are referred to as conditions or obstacles to the contract of marriage in Islam, and it is these that are mentioned here. The first factor or condition is that the statement of offer and acceptance must be made by a person who is major insane. The second condition is that the validity of the contract of marriage is not affected if offer and acceptance are based on involuntary statements, are given under coercion, or are made in jest. The third factor is that the requirements of wilaya or legal authority granted by the Shariah, if applicable, must be met. The fourth condition is that proportionality of status must be observed in a marriage agreed to by one other than a father or grandfather. The fifth condition is that the requirements of two witnesses must be met. The sixth condition is that the woman or bride must be one who can be lawfully married to the man. The seventh condition is that the marriage concluded should not result in combining two women related to same womb or in admitting a fifth wife. The eighth condition is that the woman marrying should not be married to another. The ninth condition is that the woman marrying should not be in her waiting period. The 10th condition is that the woman marrying should not be with child of established paternity. The 11th condition is that the parties should be affiliated with some faith. The 12th condition is that the bride or woman should not be a polytheist where the groom or man is a Muslim. The 13th condition is that the groom or man must be a Muslim where the bride or woman is a Muslim. The 14th condition is that the contract must be intended as a perpetual contract. The contract for a temporary marriage is not permitted. The 15th condition is that the contract must be concluded with mihr or dower. The 16th condition is that a marriage valid for Muslims, which meets all the conditions of validity described above, is valid for the dhimmis or non-Muslim citizens and enemies residing within the Muslim state as well. Most of the conditions mentioned constitute conditions to marriage. That is, marriage is not valid unless the conditions are met. The following conditions do not apply under the present circumstances, as they are about slavery: that the party to the contract should be a free person, that on marrying a slave girl there should not exist a wife who is a free woman, that one of the parties to the contract should not be owned by the other party, that the married slave woman will acquire an option to terminate her contract of marriage if she is emancipated by her master, that is, the option on freedom.